Hi, scholars. Welcome to another day with our book, Let's Talk About Race by Julius Lester, illustrated by Karen Barbour. Before we get started on rereading the very last section of the book today, I want to take a quick moment to thank you for your great work on your Google form questions yesterday. I really enjoyed getting to read your careful, thoughtful work on you sharing untrue stories that you've heard about parts of your identity. And it was really nice for me to get to read your experiences and what you have had happen and what you have felt. And then even how your ideas for how to help someone when you hear, right, something being said untrue about their identities. I really appreciate the great, thoughtful work you have been putting into our lessons this week. It's a really wonderful way for us to get started together on writing this year and to, I think, get to know and appreciate how alike we are as a class and how different we are as a class and how great of a year it's going to be us all getting to know and appreciate each other's true stories and identities. So thank you and good job. Let's get working on our last part of the book today. So scholars, you'll remember, left a post-it note reminding me where we left off, right? We left off at the end of this page where you were pressing your fingers, right, to find the bone below your eye. So beneath everyone's skin are the same hard bones. If you were to go outside without your skin on and without your hair on your head, turn the page and see what you would look like. But you want to know something? If I went outside without my skin, my mustache, and the hair on my head, what little I have left, I would look just like you, and you would look just like me. Suppose, just suppose, one day I mean everyone in the whole world, decided to take off all our clothes and all our skin and all our hair. Then we would do what we do normally every day: go to school, go to work, play, and shop. Everything would be normal except we would look at each other and couldn't tell who was a man, who was a woman, who was white, black, Hispanic, or Asian. Which story shall we believe? The one that says, my race is better than yours? Or the one we just discovered for ourselves? Beneath our skin, I look like you, and you look like me, and she looks like her and him, and he looks like him and her, and we look like them, and they look like us. When I look at you, which story do I see? Do I see only the color of your skin, the shape of your eyes, the texture of your hair? Scholars, I want to see and appreciate all of these things about you, but I also want to see the things that are inside you, right? Those parts of your identity that I can't see just by looking at you, right? things I've been asking you in your attendance questions, right? Favorite food, right? If you are a brother or sister, right? Do you have any siblings? Those are things that I want to know about you, right? Getting to know those parts of your identity, right? Favorite color, perhaps, right? Favorite time of day. There are so many things about your identity that I really want to know. I want to see and hear about all those things about you. Do I look at you and think I know your story when I don't even know your name? Or do I look at you and wonder, what's your name? When were you born? Where were you born? Where do you live? What do you like? What don't you like? Gee, maybe we like and dislike some of the same things. Scholars, I'm going to take a moment and answer those. What's your name? You all know me as Mr. Long, but my name is Chad. When were you born? I was born in 1971. Where were you born? I was born in West Fargo, North Dakota. Where do you live? I live in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. What do you like? I like a lot of things. You know some of them already, right? Tacos, coffee, reading, pizza, dogs, children. Did I say reading already? Baking, playing volleyball, going for walks, the season fall. I could go on and on about things I like. You'll hear more of those this year. What don't you like? I don't like mushrooms. I don't like seeing litter on the ground. I don't like third graders not doing their homework. Does that worry some of you? Gee, maybe we like and dislike some of the same things. You just heard my likes and dislikes. Do you like any of those same things? Do you dislike any of those same things? How about chocolate? I like chocolate. Do you also like chocolate? Hmm. Your race is not all that you are. My race is not all that I am. Yes, I am black, but I am also a man. I am of medium height. I have a deep voice and a loud laugh. I love to laugh. Do you? I live in a big house in the woods in a small town. I like pancakes and macaroni and cheese and and so scholars, I could also answer these, right? Telling you more about my identity. You could do that as well, right? I am white, but I am also a man. I am of medium height, probably. I have a deep voice, and I probably have a loud laugh. I have a loud voice. I hear from people a lot how loud I am, and that I like to talk a lot. I live in a small house in the city. I like tacos and coffee and chocolate and 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 want to pause for a moment, scholars, and think about what would you fill into those spaces that are a part of your identity? I am so many things besides my race. To know my story, you have to put together everything I am. Like, I bet you didn't know I have asthma. Beneath the skin, we all look alike. You and me. Right? So, scholars, we are so many more things than just our races. Right? To know our stories, right, we have to put all those things together, right? All those identities together make your story. Right? I'll take my skin off my skin. Will you take off yours? So, scholars, the last thing I want you to work on for now, for today, there are 3 questions on the Google form that I'd like you to answer. You could have someone in your family help you if you would like to, because there's a little bit to type out on there today. So, if you feel like it would help to have someone type out what you want to say, that is very much okay. I look forward to your thoughtful, careful answers on our work. Thanks, scholars.